What's going on, fellas? It's Mike, living with 3M. As you can tell, I'm still under the weather, still trying to fight off this. It's not COVID, so it's just a nasty cold bug. And fighting it off, trying to get Christmas shopping done this year, plus doing the Vlogmas, it's really taking a toll. But as be a good content creator, that's what we should do, right? We should just push through it. So with that being said, today's video is going to be about fixing my heating and air. I've had an issue with the HVAC, not really the air condition, but the heat pump itself. We've had an issue with it coming on. Say you set it on 70 degrees and it'll be 67. Well, it'll drop 65, 64 in the house overnight and it won't come on. Sometimes it will come on, sometimes it won't, which is really annoying. So I did a lot of research, and instead of paying a local company to come out and fix this and pay them bukudols of money, I figured I would do the research myself, just like you guys can do, and fix this. What I'm fixing to show you guys is a common issue, and it's a really cheap fix. Okay, so we're gonna head out to the shop, grab a tool or two to remove the panel on the HVAC, and tell you this is what we're gonna replace right here. I ordered it. It's a pressure switch, pressure sensing switch. That's what 9 times out of 10 your problem will be. And as long as you go with the part that come off, you got to make sure that the pressure that it activates at, this one is negative 0.33 WC, and that's the pressure. If you buy one that's 1.3 or different numbers, you could run into issues. So cross-reference the original part that's on your unit, or get somebody to help you find that information. But just basically replace it with the same part or as close to. Like if it's a negative 0.33 pressure that requires it to operate, and you get a negative 0.35, it possibly would work, but I would try. I found this on Amazon for like, I think it was around 30 bucks, something like that. So really cheap fix. And we'll go change it out right now. Okay, fellas, I've come out here, and I apologize in advance. My neighbor is blowing leaves, and yesterday I done a video and he was cutting grass, so it's just par for the course for today. But basically what you're gonna do is you need 5/16 to take a few of these out to remove a panel. So I'm pretty sure our panel is right here that we've got to remove. I've taken this one off before, and that's just to the compressor for the air. But your main panel is back here, the circuit board that will flash. And if you have an error, the little light, LED light, will flash on that. And you count the flashes. So I've counted the flashes before. It tells me 2 flashes, and it's telling me that over here there is a problem with this thing. So, and I'll show you something once we get in, that people tell you that there might be a dirt dauber or some obstruction inside the vacuum tube. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you I've cleaned it out. 90% of the time it's not, because these are just cheap made products. I can't say it any plainer than that. I hate to say that, but it's just what it is. And you can see the outside of this unit. This unit is six years old, and it cost around $7 grand. And it's just, look at the top of it peeling. I'm gonna have it sanded down and repainted. It's in terrible shape for 7 years old, maybe 6 to 7 years old. So okay, let's get into it. Pop this thing. I think this one right here. Take that one out. Get down here. Yeah, take care not to drop these. I mean, I'm sure you can get them at any hardware store, but when they hit the pine needles or the leaves down here, one thing I failed to mention, and I just remembered it, you want to throw your breaker, and let me show you where it's at. It's usually right here. It's just a pull breaker. So now all power is off to the unit. Yeah, you don't want to be poking around in here with voltage. All right. Okay, so if you guys can see this, I'm gonna hold the camera right here. There's your igniter. I know that from, I've seen the spark, I've seen it shoot. There's your motor, or that's where the vacuum comes from. And that's what they tell you to pull that off and blow through it, and it's probably got an obstruction. Well, no. There's our culprit. And you can see there's the supplier part number. It is a Goodman part, has a serial number. It's made in Costa Rica of 2013. So, all right, negative 0.33 PR. So we're gonna change that out with one I cross-referenced, and it is 0.33. Okay, to remove this, it's just another 5/16 socket. There's your old part. Okay, and not being the same exact part, I had to switch this bracket around on this. I just flipped it around so it'll fit in the similar spot that the other one did. So, and that's a 5/16 as well. All these are 5/16 in case you're wondering what socket to use to take them off. You can also use a flathead screwdriver, but I highly recommend not doing that, just 5/16. All right, got that down there. You want to take those off and put those on the same ones. One says positive, and the other one says, or on, and the other one says com, so I'm guessing that's common. But basically, take it, put everything back the way, or as close to getting it back on as you can, what you took off, if that makes any sense. So now we're gonna put the vacuum line on that. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna fire it up, check it out. All right, waiting on it to kick on. There we go, perfect. Yes, I would say this video is a success. Okay, fellas, you can see there's the flame down there. Oh yeah, it's blowing out, it's fogging up my camera. So we do have heat now, so just be sure to replace this part number. And always disconnect your power before going in there. Now I know I've got the power on, but I'm not fumbling around inside there. I just wanted to make sure that it was working before I put it all back together. All right, here is the part number that I replaced on mine. Mine is an Amana heating and air. And just so you guys can see that, yours may differ slightly or a lot more. So just get in there. You've got the one screw that will hold it right here. It will hold it on. You take that off. You've got your two connections and your vacuum tube. Sorry for the focus. It's focusing in on my dogs. So basically there you have it. the vacuum tube, 2 electrical connections, and the mounting screw. All right, so there you go. We fixed the heating and air. Wife's gonna be happy. Everybody's gonna be warm tonight. Feel a sense of accomplishment that I didn't have to pay the local heat and air company $200 to come out and do something I could do for $30. So the heat is working, everything's good, and that will conclude the video. I think this is day 21 of Vlogmas, so we will catch you guys tomorrow.